Good morning everyone, welcome back to another video. We are here at the hostel in Nusa Penida, Indonesia, and today it's 6 AM again. I don't know what I'm doing with myself. Why am I still getting up at 6 AM? I don't know how many more days of this I can do. I've only done one so far and I feel so tired already. Anyway, 6 AM and today we are gonna try and find some manta rays in the ocean, so let's do it. I think the sun came up a bit earlier today, but it is so clear. Like, you can see Bali so clearly from where I am right now, and it takes 30 minutes by speedboat to get here. So the plan is to get up, grab our bags, which we've pretty much packed already, and then head down to a manta point, a famous point where you can basically not hunt, bad word, but find manta rays and hopefully get some photos of them. That's why we've needed to get up early, and also we have pretty much no plan in terms of who we're doing it with. We're going to hope that we can go down and find someone there who can take us on a boat for a good deal for 5 of us, because there's a group of 5 at the moment. That's the plan. As I say, who knows what's going to happen today, but I'll bring you along and let's hopefully get some clips and I'll be able to see manta rays for the first time ever. Still feeling a little bit rough, to be honest, but gonna push through. I think I'll feel better as the day goes on, and I need to be, because we're hopefully gonna see manta rays. Not promised though, it's not promised, you know, you can't, they're not in a cage or anything. We're just gonna go to a spot where they normally are, so if I find any, I will record, obviously. Still feeling pretty bad, to be honest. I thought it was getting better, and I think I got worse overnight, but we're pushing through it because the thought of seeing manta rays is making me feel very, very happy. And in the wild, you know, we're not going to a zoo or looking at them through cages, you know. These will be in the water, in the sea, if we get lucky, that is. Hair is looking good today. Don't know what we did, but we did something right. I'm very unsure about whether I'm going to grow out my hair or get it short. I really need a haircut, like, badly, and Bali would be the best place to get it before I go to India, where I'm a bit unsure about kind of how they cut hair. But I'm also thinking I could grow it out, and it's actually not looking too bad today, so I'm more convinced today that I should grow it out and that it's actually going to look pretty good. I don't know, what do we think? It's really long, but I think we've got potential. I do think we've got potential. So we found some random shack, and we've been able to hire a boat for 1.8 million for 4 of us, which works out at, I think, about 450,000. I'll put it on the screen. That's what we're paying for a private boat to take us to some of the best spots to view manta rays. It was only a little bit more than a public boat, where you'd be with everyone else. So yeah, let's do this, and I'll keep a lookout, record some clips, and pray that we see some manta rays. We're also going to be snorkeling as well, so I'm so excited to finally be able to snorkel in the ocean. Our boat is over there. Let me zoom in. Hardy Express. That's our boat. So yeah, try on some flippers, grab some snorkels, and spot some manta rays, hopefully. Heading to the boat now. This is so exciting! Check out the boat. Look at that. We're gonna go hopefully before everyone else goes, but we'll have to see. Get in. There's the driver's seat. Look how clear the water is. Like, you can literally see everything. You can literally see everything. Yeah, now. I don't think you can get water much clearer than this. Are they sea urchins? So we have made it to Manta Point. Let's go in and hunt, but look for some Manta Rays. Just some further photos that we took of the manta ray. Oh my goodness, I can't believe how these actually came out. This photo here is my favourite one. I don't know how they got this of me, but it looks amazing. There will be further photos on the Instagram, so if you're interested in seeing more footage, videos and photos, check out the Instagram. The link is in the description. I'll also throw it on the screen. That will be where I post some extra clips that aren't included in here as well. Sun is out, heading back now. Getting a bit busier now, there's more boats and more people over there. But we saw some manta rays. We came to see manta rays and we saw manta rays, so I'm happy. We are back on mainland now. What a day. Oh my goodness. It's only like 9:30 a.m, 10 a.m, and we've got so many clips of manta rays and swimming with manta rays. I'm just absolutely blown away. There'll be more photos on the Instagram as well. I'm actually going to upload them. Some of them are that good. So if you're not following my Instagram, link is in the description. Click follow on my Instagram and you'll see some behind the scenes and some other kind of photos hopefully, but absolutely amazing. And this is probably the cleanest harbour I've ever seen. It's so clean here. The water is crystal clear. I could stay here all day, but yeah, some amazing videos. Back on mainland now. I don't know what to say. What a day. Worth the money. Worth the money. Stopped off for some breakfast / lunch and check out where we're eating today. This is just amazing. This is going to be such a good day today. We've got a really nice swimming pool that you can actually use just by ordering food here. That's how amazing it is. We've got seating areas, deck chairs, some nice little sort of beds, and then the sea, the ocean, literally right next to where you can eat. You buy some food, have some food here, and you've got all of this. Nusa Penida has proven to be an absolutely amazing place, right next to Bali as well. So if you're ever at Bali, try and come over here because, oh my goodness, paradise. Zo zonnig. So we're back at the hostel chilling out, and I still cannot believe I saw manta rays. Like, that's probably the first time I've seen something so out of the ordinary without going to a zoo or a sanctuary or a reserve centre, you know, anything where they're not actually in the wild on their own. That was actually in the wild on their own. And we went early again. We went at, well, we woke up at 6 a.m. and we beat all of the other tourists on the island, and we were able to get a few videos, as you probably would have seen, where it's just us in the water with the manta ray. Then people start to turn up, but it was still really quiet. I would strongly recommend going early. It feels horrible getting up, but it's so much more rewarding because I now have footage of me swimming with manta rays, and there's so much less tourists. I've spoken to a few people that have also done it during the day, like at a reasonable time. They've had a bit of a lie-in, but they don't really get the opportunity to get that close because there's like 20 other tourists around and they're all trying to swim down to see these manta rays. And obviously, you know, these manta rays, you're not allowed to touch them, you know, there's rules and stuff, but going when it's a lot quieter, it's less stressful for them and it's just generally better. So yeah, had a really good day. I still cannot believe I saw them. Some of the pictures that we took today, we went with a driver on our boat that was able to capture these videos and photos via a GoPro. So a lot of these photos were taken of me swimming down, you know, swimming around. We had flippers on and snorkels, and it was amazing, absolutely amazing. What an experience, and we had such a good outcome with the weather as well. We had rain yesterday, to be fair, in the evening, but hasn't interrupted anything I've wanted to do here, and I'm loving it here. I'm loving it so much, like being on an island with good weather, watching manta ray swim. Like, life doesn't get any better. Surrounded by nature everywhere on this island. I mean, and tourists of course, but just trees everywhere. So peaceful. This is brilliant. So if you watched the last video, that's 2 days in a row now that I've woken up at 6 a.m. I've been to 3 different beaches, I've driven on boats, I've climbed rocks. I'm so tired at this point, I'm so tired. So the rest of the day we have absolutely no plans. Chill out, eat food, edit videos, and catch the sun tan without burning, which I think I've done okay so far. I also need to sort out my bracelets because I think it's getting a little bit extreme now. It's getting a little bit out of hand. I've got quite a lot, but I'm still going to continue to get more. I just think I need to take them off for a while maybe, but I don't know. In fact, have I even gone through where I've got each one? I think that might be quite interesting. Let me share. We've covered this first one already. Seashell one we got at Finn's Beach Club. I mentioned this in a previous video. I made a friend and she gave me a bracelet. Fantastic. We got this one last night, the blue and black one. This one last night for leaving a review at a really nice restaurant. So one from Indonesia, two from Indonesia. This one is Thailand. The very first one I got starting this trip around Asia. The blue one, Cambodia. We bought this at the Killing Fields. It was just so, like, it was the best. Yeah. I just want to get it to, to remember how impactful that day was and how, like, heartbreaking it was to hear about what had happened. But, a bad memory, but a memory I'll never forget, and then a very important one. I got this pink one in Indonesia. This was from that terrible mud mountain that I climbed, those rice fields I went through with that crazy lady. Again, a great experience, but I don't know how I ended up there. I actually don't know where I got this from. I couldn't tell you where I got this one from. And these two were Thailand as well. I think that one was Vietnam actually. So yeah, Vietnam, and then these two were Thailand. So yeah, those are all the bracelets there. And then this orange one was also from Vietnam. And the green one is from the hostel I'm at the moment. So I'm going to lose that one in a couple of days. Heartbreaking, I know. Yeah, that is all sitting on my arm at the moment. So somehow it's not interrupted the tan, but I need to let my arm breathe at some point, I think. It is so bright, I can only hope I look decent. I do actually want to take this opportunity to thank everyone for 200 subscribers. Somehow the jump between 100 and 200 was literally so quick. In fact, I think I've achieved both milestones in Indonesia, and we've had New Year as well. So yeah, a lot to celebrate. Amazing that we've made that progress. Bring on 300 subscribers. So we are ready for dinner. Check out the fit. White graphic tee. Pretty nice. Actually, why am I using this mirror? There's literally a full mirror here. Let's try that again. Ready for the evening now. Had a shower, nice graphic tee on. Pretty nice design on the back. Some nice basic khaki shorts. And of course the sliders, and that is how we are doing. Burn on my nose again. I'm always burning on my nose, and I don't know why, but yeah, burn on the nose. So more sun cream tomorrow, I guess. But what a great day it was. Pretty happy. So gonna go out and get some food, call it a night. Actually, no, we're not going to call it a night. We've got bingo on tonight, so I'm going to go and do that and hopefully win. I never win at bingo. I suck at bingo. It's literally luck, but I suck at bingo. I suck at luck. So yeah, we'll give it a go though anyway. That is it though. Thank you so much for watching. Instagram is in the description if you want more news, updates and behind the scenes and any sort of content that isn't posted on YouTube. And yeah, smash the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in another video very soon. It's the day after bingo, and you'll never guess what, I didn't win anything. I'm actually terrible at bingo. None of the songs, so it was music bingo, which is different to normal bingo. None of the songs came up that I had, so I couldn't tick any of them off really. Well, a few came up, but it wasn't enough. There was always someone that had more, so yeah. We didn't win anything, but it was worth a try and it was a bit of fun, so got to listen to some good songs. But yeah, we didn't win.